Hello and welcome to the channel. This video is going to be the Carnival Sunshine March 23rd through the 27th, 2023. This cruise left out of Charleston, South Carolina, our home state. We drove down on a Thursday, drove down to Charleston to get to the cruise port. Here you can see the Charleston port. It's actually not going to be around a whole lot longer. First impressions going to our room is really actually nice. We were down on deck number 1. Of course, cruise ships have really long corridors, and this is heading to our room. Welcome aboard. Wow, what a room. This room is huge. Room with a view. Well, a view of a guy loading and unloading, but the room is very spacious. I'm impressed how big it is. Big bathroom, toilet, shower that goes all the way across. It's hard to show. Here on the deck of the Carnival Sunshine, plenty of room to get out and enjoy the sun. Lots of music going on a lot of the time. Plenty of places to get something to drink. Food was really close by as well. We actually stayed more toward the back of the ship where it was actually a little bit less music, which we enjoyed, but some people really liked the the entertainment. Inside the ship, you can see there's big wide hallways, plenty of shopping where you can get around and purchase goods, ATM machines. Here you can see kind of the main promenade where there's a bar downstairs, plenty of glass elevators, people mingling around. Really cool place to just hang out and take in the sights and scenes. A lot of times they even had live music going on in the afternoons. Our cruise was a 4-night cruise. The main attraction was Princess Cays, Bahamas, which is Carnival's private island. We did take a ferry from the ship over to Princess Cays. We had no problem getting on the ferry. They had plenty of ferries moving all the time. They did have an interesting system the way you got on the ferry. Early the morning of our port day, on a certain deck, you had to go get a card that had a boarding pass number. And I went actually pretty early as soon as they started calling that. Went and got a pass, and I think we were boarding number 8 or something like that. But we got breakfast 8 and started going over to the Princess Cays. It was great. As you can see, the tender coming in on the right hand side, there's plenty of beach chairs, little clamshells you can get under for shade. I do believe you had to pay for those clamshells, but they were a good option. Once off the tender, onto the beach, again, plenty of chairs, nice walk paths, even had a little kiddie pool here. We actually walked kind of way down the beach, a little bit past a lot of folks. Seemed like a lot of folks just wanted to get off the boat and kind of stay right there as soon as you get off, but we walked on down probably 100, maybe 200 yards, and this is the beach where we kind of hung out pretty much all day. As you can see, beautiful water, plenty of chairs, really a great place to hang out. Plenty of places to get something to drink, of course food there on Princess Cays, which was great. As I mentioned earlier, my wife and I, we really are not much into the loud music and the party scene, so This is the back of the ship. We actually hung out toward the back of the ship a large majority of the time that we were on the ship and ready to be out on the deck. It was a great place. Not a lot of people were hanging out. Actually, not a lot of kids. The slides actually gave a little bit of shade, which was great. I like the shade. Of course, no cruise is complete without a secret deck. This is up toward the front of the ship. I believe it's deck 6 and 7 or 5 and 6. But anyways, absolutely nobody was up front here on a sea day. Would have been a great place to come and hang out. I will admit, early in the cruise, I decided, hey, I'm going to spend a few dollars on blackjack. So here in the casino, the first day, I think I changed in $60 or something like that for chips in the casino. Absolutely had a blast, enjoyed the casino, played my $60 the whole cruise. Of course, the last day I had to lose my $60. People were playing all kind of machines the whole time. Popular place. This is the Skybox Sports Bar. Games playing 24 hours a day. Come get a drink. Check out what's going on with your sports. Stay caught up. Everything that's going on out in the real world. Down in one of the main corridors, this is where a hallway that kind of leads folks around to different areas of the ship, and you can see some of the towel animals. They're actually getting ready to have a tutorial on how to fold towel animals if you wanted to try to make some of these from home. The Red Frog Pub, which is a bar that was actually designed for a little bit later on in the day. I never did really actually see anybody in here, but I do know it was a little bit later in the day for cruisers to go into. Main theater.
We gave away a free cruise this morning. So, unfortunately, you have missed out. You have missed out. If you haven't met me already, my name is Leon. Everybody say, hey, Leon. Hey, Leon. And of course, my new co-host, beautiful, talented. Well, she couldn't make it today.
No, he did not.
Oh, I'm joking. I'm joking. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. How is everybody doing? My name is Z, and I'm your Effie brand ambassador. So I'm responsible to make sure that everybody gets dolled up, actually jeweled up on this cruise.
Of course, no cruise would be complete without your folks has just had a little bit too much to drink. They're having a little bit too much fun. Here's a prime example. In the background here, you can see the cruise director and his assistant. They're just watching, trying to figure out what to do. Yep, she got up there, and the assistant cruise director's helping her down.
Oh yes, Carnival Sunshine, make some noise for your amazing cast.
This ship actually had 2 main dining rooms. Our dining room was at the back of the ship, if I'm not mistaken. 2 levels. This is the top level. I think this is during breakfast, but as you can see, there's folks down in the lower section eating, but upper section, nothing going on at breakfast time, but a big area for food and plenty of it. The food on our cruise was absolutely amazing. Just a couple examples of some photos I took. Really good. One of our favorite places was called the Havana Bar. This is at the very back of the ship. I think there's a couple specialty restaurants back there in the nighttime, but in the morning, the Havana Bar was a really great place to go get omelets. I got an omelet every single day. Not very crowded, right off the main buffet. A lot of people would get food from the main buffet and come back to the Havana bar to eat. And plenty of ice cream all day, every day. And these guys hanging out. No cruise would be complete without some towel animals, and we had the best. I hope you enjoyed our video. Do me a favor, smash that like button, or at least that's what they say, right?